Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Joe Hendy, the Android Authority app guy. After the intro, we'll be talking about the best apps of April 2013. First on our list is a game called Cut the Rope. This is a very good looking yet simple puzzle game that takes an old crusty puzzle game formula and helps freshen it up a little bit. It does a pretty good job too. At the time of this video, it's rocking a 4.9 rating in the Google Play Store. That should give you a clue as to how good it is. Here's how the game works. You have to feed two adorable little monsters candy in every round. To do so, you must slash ropes and chains, use special powers, and overcome obstacles to get the candy to each monster. Each level gets a little bit harder, and instead of assigning 3 stars based on score, the 3 stars are actually in the level and you must collect them. Both free and paid versions are available in the Google Play Store. If you've played the first 3 Dungeon Hunters from Gameloft, then you know what kind of game to expect from Dungeon Hunter 4. For those who don't know, Dungeon Hunter 4 is a hack and slash RPG where you explore places, kill bad guys, and learn new skills. Unlike the previous 3 games, the 4th reportedly has a decent storyline. Some Google Play reviewers have gone so far as to say that this is what the previous 3 versions should have been. Aside from having an improved storyline, the game has improved pretty much everything else too. Graphics, controls, the works. If you want to get into a new dungeon crawling RPG, you could do much worse than Dungeon Hunter 4. FL Studio is among the most popular softwares that people use to make music. While it may not compare professionally to some things like GarageBand or Pro Tools, FL Studio has a solid set of features and is definitely more fun to play with for beginners. iOS has had a mobile version for a while, and now so does Android. It runs at a pretty hefty price tag of $19.99, but for that you get most of the FL Studio experience. The interface will be familiar to people who have used the software, but not overly difficult to learn if you've never used it before. There are a few features missing from the other versions of FL Studio, and a few people have had problems installing it. But once the kinks get worked out, this is an awesome app for audio production for Android. This next app is another puzzle game, and it's called the Floor Escape. This is a simple game that'll have you clicking, dragging, tapping, and tilting your phone to solve puzzles as you try, floor by floor, to access the elevator to escape somewhere. It's a wildly simple but surprisingly addictive premise. Only a few of the puzzles repeat themselves, such as putting things in their proper spots, but the game seems to find a unique way of making you do it. It's fun, addictive, simple, and some of the puzzles are genuinely difficult to figure out. Not impossibly so, but we came across a couple of noodle scratchers. Next on our list is Iron Man 3 and, consequently, the second Gameloft game to make the list this month. This is actually a really nice game when it works properly. The graphics are really good for a mobile game, the controls are good, and the gameplay is fast-paced. The only issue we had with it were there were a couple of parts of the menu that lagged, even on the Nexus 4. Otherwise, everything went swimmingly. It's free to download and play in the Google Play Store, and unlike most free runner games, this one actually has a storyline. Who would have thought it? Ninja SMS is a unique SMS handling application that is really nice for people who text a whole bunch. Instead of notifications and having an app to open, Ninja SMS opens a small window whenever you get a text message. You then open the window, reply, close the window, and go back to whatever it was you were doing. This takes significantly less time than opening the texting app, replying, backing out of the text app, and then reopening the app you were running. So people who send a bunch of texts every day will find this pretty handy. In the main app, you can change things like the theme and who your favorite contacts are. The next app on our list is surprisingly popular for how simple it is, and it's called Split Camera for Instagram. It's a simple camera application that's meant to do just one thing: take split pictures for some unique shots for your social media sites. It's pretty simple to use, and you can really take some imaginative shots with it. The first thing you do is take a picture of something, then you take a picture of a second thing, and the app combines the two into a single picture. You can take a picture of the same thing from different angles or of different things. You can also share to social media sites that aren't Instagram. The last app on our list is one we're all familiar with, the venerable Swype application. True, this app has been available for a long time in various ways. OEMs pack it in as a stock keyboard on many phones, and getting the Swype beta isn't all that difficult. However, Swype is now finally available in the Google Play Store as a standalone application. That's right, no more hoops to jump through or any nonsense. You can now just go to the Google Play Store, download Swype for $1, and have it whenever you need it. This is especially great for people who want the official, stable Swype instead of the occasionally buggy beta version. The several-year-long wait is over. Swype is now available to all without exception. If you take a gander at our leaderboard, you can see how these apps stack up against one another. As usual, this isn't our personal ranking system. This is based on the ratings in the Google Play Store, which means this is how you, the consumer, rated them. There is no bias on our part. To check these apps out, we've put the links to all of them in the video description so you can check them out at your leisure. Once again, I'm Joe Hendy, the Android Authority app guy. Feel free to subscribe to our channel and check out the social media links in the video description.